everyone, hope you're all okay. Right, I've got a few things to show you today. The first thing is a card from my lovely friend Melissa's birthday. Today is the 21st of July and it's a birthday on the 29th, and I don't know whether I'm going to get them to her in time. But the first thing I made was a card. Now Mr. Doodle had this bar of chocolate given him for his birthday and it had got really pretty paper on. I thought, I don't know, just immediately I thought I want to make a card with that. It's too nice to throw away, so I thought I would make one for Melissa, and this is what I've made. The gold, this was on the front of the box, but at the top there I didn't want to cut too much of the poppy off, but in the top there was some writing excuse me, so and the gold was round the box as well, but there was another little bit in between it, so I just cut the gold off and put that down there, and I think it's just lovely. I mean, it's like those flowers we've all been doing, isn't it? A little bit like that, only this is dimensional, which gave me the idea of those other flowers that we've been doing. You could put those through a embossing folder. Yeah, so I thought it would look nice on black card, so I've just done it like that. Used my little heart punch across the edge. The letters, I thought I was going to struggle because I've got the die I've got cuts all the letters out at once, and my letter A, about 2 years ago, I was running it through my Big Shot and I obviously hadn't got it in right, and I smashed the A and it's broken the A. But luckily I'd got an A. I mean, these were all different colours, so I've just excuse me, I've just gone over them with my favourite gold pen. This pen, love it. And this was white, I think it was white or cream or something, and I went over that with the gold pen as well. So that's it. I've not done anything on the inside or anything. So that was the first thing I made. Now the second thing oh, just a minute. Oh no, I don't know where I've put it. Where have I put it? Ah! Oh, damn, I've lost the brochure. Oh, I don't know where I've put it now. I've got these brochures. Oh, and I can't even think. It's thrown me. I can't even think what they're called. Anyway, I've got these like brochures of, oh, there's all sorts, like clothing. What is it? Culture Vulture. That's the name of the brochure. I had one come through last year. I had no idea. I don't remember sending for it. Anyway, it was a really lovely magazine, and I don't know where I've put it. And on the front of it, it got a chicken. And I thought, I knew I wanted to do something chickeny for Melissa. And I'm sorry, I'm just looking around my bedroom for I don't know where I've put them, the magazines. And it got this picture of this chicken on the front of it. And I thought, I want to do something like that. I'm going to have to stop this and find the magazine. Right, I found it. So this is the magazine. It's Culture Vulture Direct. And I just love these chickens. I mean, it's a lovely magazine. Well, it's not a magazine. It's a gift catalogue thingy. Brochure. So, right. And I wanted it to be fun, and I really hope it makes a laugh, and anybody that's watching it, I hope it makes you laugh, because I've just had an absolute blast doing it. It's very childlike. Are we ready? And I've made of this. Oh God, I've had such a lot of fun doing this. I've never done this sort of thing before, and it's just cereal box. It's not a proper canvas, it's just a piece of cereal box. Done the back like that. And I literally I knew I wanted it to, I mean, most of my things are childish anyway, but I knew I wanted it to be childish, so I just got some this green paint and can't remember which blue paint. Oh, this one, I think. Yeah, green and blue, just slapped it on with my fingers and the blue, and then down the bottom I've got a plastic fork somewhere and I just tapped the plastic fork on for the grass and then the chicken. I mean, I'm no good at drawing, but it didn't take me too long, but you know, it's something similar, look. But I absolutely loved doing it, and Melissa, just know that it's made with such a lot of love, and I hope you like it. I've been trying to think of a name for her, but I can't think of a name for her. Yeah, so I did this on a separate piece of card. I can't remember whether that was cereal box or just white card. Could have been just white card. Just, you know, try to sketch a chicken as best I could. And just put some light cream paint on, and this is purple stays on, got some little stamps, and I don't know whether you can see I've put little gems in. Paisley, I know she likes paisley, and went round the edges with my pencils. I've really enjoyed doing this. So enjoyed doing it. And this bit, her hair and her chin, I'm sure it's not hair and a chin, but those bits and her face, I used a watercolour paint, and then afterwards I thought, oh, if I want to seal it, that's going to run, so I've had to do it ever so carefully, but I've sealed it with Mod Podge and it's alright. And then I've put sparkle Mod Podge on her face, her hair and her chin. Mr. Doodles says, well, it's a cockerel. I said, it's not a cockerel, it says it's a hen in the book, so it's a hen. Oh dear. Look at her little legs. I actually put gems on her toenails, but I took them off again because I didn't like them. I mean, have you ever seen a chicken with gems on her toes, really? But yeah, it was great. And then I thought I wanted something at the bottom, so I found this that I used this on Nina's house. And who did I say gave me it? Was it Jeannie? Can't remember. Somebody gave me this anyway. I think it was Jeannie. Oh dear, that one's coming apart there. Never mind. Just have to leave that now. And then this my daughter gave me for my birthday, or Mother's Day, was it? One of the two. And this, somebody gifted me this. I don't know who gifted me that either. It was just the right amount to go down there. And the sun is a sunflower. Was off of a napkin that Samara did a swap with me, so thank you for that, and thank you to the ladies that's given me the other things. But yeah, I've had such a lot of fun doing it, and then I thought I'd just put some little flowers on the grass, and I love it. Pearls, and of course she had to have a googly eye. So that's one thing I've done for Melissa with a card. The next thing I've done is, I'll finish this one next, is I thought I would do her a sequin heart and purple, because I know that would be special to her with it being purple. But I should do another video of these. I did a load of these a couple of years ago. My lovely friend T'other D, she started us off, and there was loads of us making these at the time. It's a polystyrene, styrofoam, whatever you like to call it, heart, and then sequins and little tiny little seed beads. But I will do look at my nails, I will do a separate video on those. So it's not ever so big, it just fits in the palm of my hand, but I hope she likes it. Then the next thing I did again was from, because I like this Culture Vulture book, that I'll say I don't know how I ended up with it in the first place, whether it was in another magazine, I don't know, but it's got some good things in it, so I sent for another one. And as you can see, I've hacked at the front of it because, again, I liked the picture that was on the front. I thought, I've got to use that, I've got to do something with that for Melissa. So I've made her another little canvas. It's Melissa's Buddhist. So I'm not quite so pleased with this one. I think it's lacking something, I don't know what, but you know, I hope she knows that there's a lot of love and meaning in it for us. So this picture, I think it's beautiful. That was off the front of the magazine, as this was as well. But this picture, I put it on card first because I used my Harlequin stencil, and I've got some like texture paste. Oh, I can't see it at the moment, but it's a really gritty texture paste, and I put that on, and then after I'd done it, I thought, oh, my picture, it's going to be all wrinkled, I'm not going to get it to sit right. So I put it on card. I think that was on cereal box, but this one I hadn't done. But you can, if you really look at it, you can see the dimples underneath, but I just thought it was. And then I wanted something to go at the back, and this is just a piece of well, the main fabric is like real shiny, and it's actually Harlequin-y, but it just wasn't right. It was a bit too bright, but this is like the edge of it, and I thought that looked nice just at the back of there. And I've gone round the edge with black, and it looks like I've gone over the letters with what do you call it, and I've missed the E. I think I'm gonna have to do that again with Wink of Stella. I need to do that. So I hope you like it, Melissa. I've really enjoyed making it for you. Not quite as much as the chicken. And then I'm going to send her one of these little books that I made last year. I think it was last year. I wasn't sure, it wasn't this year. It's just that from lots of papers that I've been just playing with my crayons and painty papers and all that sort of thing. You just glue your papers like this, is 2 pieces back to back. I would send her that. That is pastels, and then I'd use some shiny glimmer stuff on it just to seal it a bit. I have shown these before. I did 3 or 4 of them, I think. And then last but not least, I've done another card. Oh, well, it is a card, but I wanted to use my paint gloppies, or paint boogers as Melissa calls them. I call them gloppies, she calls them boogers, although I think boogers is a better name. So I wanted to use some of those. I've been saving them forever and I've never used them. So I've just made this card, and I think it's lovely. I really think that's lovely. I just splattered a piece of white card to start with black, whether it's watered down black gesso or watered down black paint. Let it dry and then just arrange them and stuck it on with glossy accents, and I've just gone round the edge with my black Sharpie marker. That's on the back, but I think that would look nice, just, you know, it's just nice, isn't it? Oh, I think it is. Melissa will like that. See, we don't have to throw these paint boogie gloppers out. They're pretty. They're really pretty. So that, my dears, is all I have to show you today, and hopefully I will get them wrapped up and get them posted off to her tomorrow. So, not got long, have I? 8 days, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Anyway, happy birthday, Melissa. And thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye.